Bandwidth. It's a word we often hear in today's technological world of computers, internet, and digital communications. It has become a common part of our modern vocabulary. As a result, it's extremely misused and often misunderstood. So why is it important for the instructional technologist to know what bandwidth is?
Part of the confusion results from the fact that the meaning of the word bandwidth has expanded in recent years. Webster dates the origin of the word back to 1930 when it meant a range within a band of wavelengths, frequencies, or energies, especially a range of radio frequencies, which is occupied by a modulated carrier wave, which is assigned to a service or over which a device can operate. This definition relating to the electromagnetic wave and radio communications signal stood in Webster's dictionary as late as 2001, but today it has additional meaning, specifically the capacity for data transfer of an electronic communication system. This expansion of the term bandwidth is easily understood if one follows the progression of communications. In 1930, radio was the main form of electronic entertainment, followed by television, where both are transmitted by a type of electromagnetic wave, the radio wave. In order to listen to a different station or to view a different channel, all one had to do is tune the device to receive the desired frequency or band of frequencies. Examples: if your favorite radio station is 97.3, then that station is broadcasting at a frequency of 97.3 megahertz. And if your favorite television news program is on Channel 5, that means they broadcast in the 76 to 82 megahertz range. Radio and television were the modes of electronic entertainment for many years, but in the last 10 years, with the development of computers and internet service, satellite communications, cell phones, and MP3 players, bandwidth has come to more commonly refer to the latter definition. The capacity to receive or transfer data, and this is where the confusion lies. You must be able to distinguish which definition you are referring to. Someone using a cell phone uses radio waves to transmit to a cell phone tower, and that cell phone tower will transmit to another cell phone tower or directly to that phone depending on the location.
An instructional technologist must understand the capabilities of the hardware they are using in order to avoid trouble when creating digital media. Instructional technologists must be aware that graphic media contains much more information than text or even audio. Computers, networks, and other digital equipment must be able to process large amounts of data in order to operate as desired. Digital media will only function at the lowest bit rate of any of the related equipment. A computer with large capacity will only operate at the highest level of the network or router, for instance. Exceeding a computer or other device's capacity to accept a given bit rate, that is the amount of data that can be transferred per second and measured in bits per second, can result in overloaded servers, routers, or networks and render the digital production unusable. Instructional technologists must also consider what the target audience will use to view that media. Creating digital media that the target audience cannot view renders the product useless.
Now let's review the facts. Bandwidth has two meanings. First, it's a range within a band of wavelengths, frequencies, or energies, especially a range of radio frequencies. And second, it's the rate at which information can travel through an electronic medium, or at the rate that they can be received.
Finally, remember that graphics media contain large sums of digital data, whereas audio and text contain less. Media cannot exceed the bitrate capacities of any of the equipment involved. In creating digital media that the target audience cannot view renders the product useless. Keeping these facts in mind will help the instructional technologist to develop digital media that are within the capabilities of the equipment and resources used, as well as media that is functional and useful to the target audience. Thank you very much.